Okay. Now, excuse me, the card on the bottom we have is the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups has to do with the past, romanticizing the past, thinking positive memories, reunion, old friends coming back into your life. This could be people who are new in this life coming back from past life experiences, soulmate connections that we knew in past lives. Then again, this could be about people that we knew earlier in our lives, like in childhood especially, coming back into our life, high school reunions or what have you. Now, the first card we have here is the Strength card. And the Strength card could possibly be a Leo, but it could be about your inner strength. This female figure is closing the jaws of the lion gently. And the idea behind this is that strength does not have to be brute physical strength, but it can also be a calm, quiet, respectful demeanor. It doesn't have to be, we don't need violence to denote our strength on this earth, right? And this could be the energy that you're hoping to operate in some area of your life where you feel that you need strength. For others of you, it could be that possibly a Leo's come into your life. If you're a single person, could be that. We have here also the Emperor card. The Emperor is your card, Aries, so this could possibly be you. This is the masculine archetype for the father, the husband. This is the person who is in charge of his domain. I'm thinking of Seinfeld. I'm master of my domain. I don't mean it that way. I don't mean it that way. But this is someone who is, he's got his bills under order. You know, he's got his business under order. He's a gentle father and lover / husband, partner person. But yet he also knows that sometimes you have to pick up the sword and fight because, you know, sometimes that's necessary in life. But he's somebody who is the quintessential male. If you think about the king of the different suits, the earth, air, water, fire suits in the deck, he kind of has the best qualities of each of those. He's passionate, but yet he also knows when to be logical and cool. He's trustworthy, and he's good with money and handling business sense. He's also an ideas person. You know, and he also is in touch with his emotions. He knows who he is, and he knows when to check them and how to balance his emotions and his logical sides. So he's not cold, but he's not overly, but he's not a big crybaby either. Let's put it that way, right? For lack of a better way to put that. Here we see the Judgment card. The Judgment can be about the end of a karmic cycle. This can be about having passed some kind of a test. In fact, I'm kind of feeling that for you right now, Emperor, Aries person. I feel like there was something that took a great deal of strength for you to do, and you passed it with flying colors. And now you're through the karmic lesson, and you've learned that, and there's a celebration. And the angel Gabriel up here is sounding the trumpet to say, arise. You've passed the test. You're ready to move on to your next lesson. So something was going on for you, and you have succeeded. You've succeeded, and you're ready to level up. And that's hard to do because the Emperor's already he's already somebody who's at a higher vibration than, say, your average Joe who's not there yet, you know, who's still learning a great deal. Now, Ace of Cups is about self-love. It's about self-care. It's about filling yourself up. Not to the detriment of other people, but filling yourself up from within so that your cup can runneth over. You'll see this as a communion wafer being delivered by this dove here. If you know anything about Christian theology and Christian religious tradition, the communion wafer was something that was about it's about a conversion. It's about a purification of body, mind, heart, soul, and a rebirth of a sort, which is just in keeping with our judgment, which this is also kind of a religious depiction, you know, of the later days. Kind of the book of Revelation is sort of nodded to in this frame here. So we still have this kind of a sense of a new beginning of something that you love that is spiritually fulfilling for you. Soul food, basically. At the center, we have the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is somebody delivering a message of love to you. Could possibly be an apology, but I'm almost feeling here like for some of you, it could be that you're moving forward in love. Possibly you're declaring your love to a new person. Like you've been through some kind of a rough time. You've established yourself, and now you're ready to expand that and move that forward to other people. That may not happen 100% yet here, but this can be that message of love coming in. Then again, I'm tying this with this Ace of Cups here, and I'm seeing these look like the same thing to me in a sense. You're filling yourself up and you're going out to perform some kind of service to the community. You've experienced this positivity and you want to share it with other people. And you're going out, you're riding out from a place of love and also from a place of truth. You've cleared out the things that are no longer beneficial for you. You're riding from a position of strength and you're going out to spread truth and love and healing to other people. This is a very powerful, powerful place that you find yourself in here. I'm feeling that this is more of a spiritual journey and less of a romantic thing. Although some of these cards could certainly look like a romance. Over here, it looks like there's going to be more toil, more labor. Justice could potentially be a Libra. So for some of you, it may be that you're going into a legal situation. For some of you, perhaps you're completing school and you're becoming a lawyer or somebody in a legal profession or career, and you find yourself hard at work. And there's also a sense, too, that you're fighting off something. You have many people who are opponents to you. Some of you may be defending a thesis or a dissertation. And you're defending this. And this has to do with your work that you're going to be doing. And you're hoping that they're going to be fair-minded. I think you're coming from a really powerful place, though, because this person here is, in fact, taking the higher ground, which we saw in this entire middle row. You're coming from a really beautiful place spiritually. And this, you're overcoming your attackers. You're keeping them at bay. You are, in fact, winning, and this battle's almost ended. So there will be the justice that you're seeking in this. It's going to take hard work, and there's no lie in that. And it's going to feel physically draining to a point too. But you are up to the task. You are up to the challenge. So keep studying if that's for you. For others of you, whatever this karmic situation was that you're going through, some people may not understand your spiritual journey, and you may find yourself defending yourself, but choose your battles wisely, because it's really not other people's place to say that. It's really not other people's place to judge you or say what it is that they need to be doing, or what you need to be doing, rather. And then it comes back with this, as you're moving forward, there may be some sense too of kind of, I want to say a loss, but this card is really not associated with a loss. But be careful when you're looking back at the past, because this is such a spiritual journey and kind of a moving on card. As you do romanticize the past, be careful that it doesn't become a source of grief or loss to you. When somebody is going through this type of spiritual elevation, you really are leveling up on a huge spiritual plane. You're ascending. Does that make sense to you? Do you understand what I mean by that? You're ascending to a higher level, and there will be people that question that and challenge that. It will still take hard work and dedication, because we still are creatures of the earth. We still have our earth stuff to do. But as you keep in mind your balance between your Ace of Swords, your truth, your wisdom, your knowledge, you're cutting out the things that don't benefit you any longer, and you're fighting forward for justice and righteousness, even as you're coming from a place of spiritual evolution. You're replenishing yourself, your cup is running over, and you're delivering these two out into the world. Yes, it will take strength here, and people will not understand you. So again, choose your battles and be careful who you share your beautiful story with, because a lot of people will not understand you. Now, I've been working right now with the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. I don't see the weight on the box, but you get the idea. And Denise Lynn, Sacred Traveler, Oracle cards I'm going to work with right now. So let me see if there's an additional, some additional words of guidance that Spirit may have for you at this time as you're going through really a beautiful journey. All right. Okay. Give me just a moment to look this up, and then I'll show you what the card is. Okay. Reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. All your hard work and effort is paying off. Glory, triumph, and success are yours. If you've given your power away, now is the time to reclaim it. It's time to stand in your own light. A destination is less of a place, but more of a new way of seeing the world. Your dreams are moving to fruition. If you have any incomplete projects or unresolved relationships, this is the time to complete them. This is an important part of reaching your destination. Take time to celebrate and acknowledge your successes in life. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know the voyage was long and there were many adventures along the way. But as your trek reaches its destination, there's a feeling of joy and celebration. It's important to stop and rest and congratulate yourself for who you are and for what you have done. The traveler forgives those who, on the voyage, were less than honorable. Release any feelings of resentment, fear, and sadness that you may have gathered along the road. You've reached your goal. Let everything else go. You're a majestic being who can bring light into the hearts of others. Celebrate and honor yourself. You are so worth it. Oh, that's wonderful. I just want to read that statement one more time. You're a majestic being who can bring light into the hearts of others. Look at these cards together. Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups, Ace of Swords. This is you bringing your light into the hearts of others. You see it right here in the cards. Such a beautiful reading, Aries.